Welcome to our lesson about the thin feature that's part of the Extruded Boss tool. I've got a new part document here. Let's start by inserting a new sketch on the top plane. Line tool. And let me create some geometry now. Okay, let's close this profile. Right-click and select to close the tool. Now let's apply some dimensions and relations. 100 millimeters here. And 30 millimeters for this dimension. Let's dimension the radius of the arc now, 30 millimeters. And right-click and select to close the dimension tool. Let's select this line, and add an equal relation. The sketch is now fully defined. Let's exit our sketch. Activate the Extruded Boss command. And let's check the thin feature section to activate it. Here we specify the thickness value. Just click this button to reverse the direction. For directions, we can choose one direction, mid-plane, or two directions. If we use two directions, we're able to define the thickness for directions 1 and 2 separately. Let's click Accept. And here is our part. It appears as a node in the tree, Extrude Thin 1. Let's check out the cap ends option. Leave the thickness of the caps at 1 millimeter and click Accept. Looks like we've got a regular solid, but let's activate Section View. And we'll drag the handle. As you can see, there's a cavity. Let's cancel out of Section View. Let's make some modifications to this feature. Right-click, Edit Feature. Actually, let's cancel out of here and modify the sketch. Right-click on Sketch 1, select Edit Sketch. I want to create an open profile, so I'm going to select and delete this line. Now my sketch is underdefined. If I'm not sure why, I can simply select a vertex and move it around to see where I've got a problem. Okay, let's undo. Now let's place a center line. It'll be between this point and this point. Some more dimensions and relations are still needed, as the blue line indicates. I'm still able to grab this end of the sketch and move it around. And let's undo. When I deleted this line, I deleted the equal relation that provided this definition here. Let's Control-select these two lines and reapply the equal relation. Instead of deleting that line to create an open profile, I could have simply selected it and converted it to construction geometry. Okay. Let's exit the sketch. Notice that the end caps have disappeared. Okay, let's right-click and edit the feature. Instead of the cap ends option, we've got auto fillet corners as an option. Let's make the fillet radius 10 millimeters and accept. Basically, SOLIDWORKS has replaced the corners with fillets. And this concludes our lesson about the thin feature option that's part of the Extruded Boss Base tool.